guys, welcome to Inspirations with Brepo Ofei. My name is Abigail. It's been long. I had wanted to share this piece earlier this year, but I took a break. I've had quite a stressful time and I'm back to share this piece. The title of the piece is Chosen to be Awakened. A spiritual awakening or chosen one. Who is the chosen one? To my understanding, the chosen one is somebody God has set apart for a significant purpose. Usually these people have predestined calling. Spiritual awakening is related to being a chosen one because you would have to be awakened to know what God has really called you to do. And then when you get a clarity of purpose. So spiritual awakening and chosen people goes hand in hand. For your purpose to be realized, you have to be spiritually awakened. And I know this piece is not going to resonate with a lot of people. People who are highly spiritual can relate to what I'm saying. When you talk about spiritual awakening, it's being called to a higher level of consciousness. In other words, being conscious of your true self and the purpose for which God has created you. Chosen ones, some may not even know their value until they awaken. They are usually overlooked, they are taken for granted, they are rejected, they are underestimated, and these accounts for their painful journeys they have to endure. Some may even go through all these misery and may never be awakened to their core. The emotional and the spiritual battles that you go through are so consistent that at points you even feel that it's normalized, that you think that you don't deserve any other thing apart from that. Once you are chosen and you awaken spiritually to your purpose, there's the higher possibility that you may transition entirely to your purpose, or depending on who you are and what you are called to. And I'm going to share a little bit of my transitioning. My transition from the regular working space to destiny or purpose was overwhelming. I was overwhelmed with pain, I was overwhelmed with anxiety and fear. The matrix rejected me entirely. When I talk about the matrix, I talk about the working space rejected me entirely. At a point I wanted to fit in, but I couldn't fit in. I did a back and forth for years, and at a point I had to give up. But it's painful, especially when, in as much as I wanted to pursue the call of God upon my life, I had wanted to be in that space for a little while, but I couldn't fit in anymore, so I gave up. It's painful when you have been in a certain space or certain working environment and you have invested your resources, like your time and your skill, and then along the line you were made so irrelevant that the embarrassment that comes with it could even kill. That's all in all, God has been good. And to top it all up, I have been portrayed as a villain. And what I always say is that I have been chosen by God and I radiate positivity. So whether I'm good or bad is for God to judge. Now I'll be talking briefly about what to expect when you awaken. When I talk about myself, when you awaken, you now realize your full potential. You also realize that, or identify people in your space who had already been aware of who you are even before you awakened, and to what you've been called to do, and will work extremely hard to make sure that the purpose that God has called you for will not prevail. Again, you realize you are empathetic. You begin to heal of any abuse you've gone through. And then you also realize that you've lived a lie your entire life, because you awaken to certain truths that will shock you. These are many other things that you would get to know when you awaken. And I think I'll end here. It's a brief presentation, and I'll be coming back right here on this channel to share my journey of a purpose fulfillment, my purpose fulfillment journey. On this channel, I'll be sharing everything, my struggles, betrayals, rejection, pain, mockery, and everything, my community work and everything will be shared on this channel. In my next video, I'll be talking about navigating my prolonged wilderness season, navigating the storms of my wilderness season to pursue or to fulfill my purpose or my God-given purpose. It's been extremely difficult. Those chosen ones usually have to live against the status quo, and that's what I've been doing. And it hasn't been easy. You would have to break certain odds to establish the will of God for your life, and it's extremely difficult, but God has been good. Until same time another time, God bless. Shared on this channel. Those chosen ones usually have to live against the status quo, and that's what I've been doing, and it hasn't been easy. You would have to break certain odds to establish the will of God for your life, and it's extremely difficult, but God has been good. Until same time another time, God bless.